Can I get a fuck yeah if you're excited for E3? Fuck yeah, man. E3, can't wait. Professor G. Ain here. I am super hyped for E3. I mean, E3 is already started, technically, right? But the biggest news is coming up. Microsoft is about to come up soon. I'm mostly excited for Nintendo. I'm going to be mainly talking about Nintendo, which is on Tuesday. But I have the schedule for the entire E3 up. I'm going to put it up right about now. And credits to who designed this. They put their name on the picture. But take a look at that so you can know when to tune in. So I'm going to talk about newer things about E3 meaning that people haven't really been talking about. You hear everyone talking about the same stuff, which I'm going to talk about too, but I'm going to keep it fresh for you all. So we're going to hear some newer things, what I want to see at E3, some predictions, expectations, and just thoughts on what we know is going to happen and things like that. So, first things first. What I want to see at E3, mainly again Nintendo, but I want to see some old school game get revitalized, right? So I was like, for instance, I was just thinking, like, what games do I like that need a remake? A sequel. So, for instance, Donkey Kong 64. All right, Donkey Kong 64 2, Donkey Kong Switch. I don't know, but that would be great. I want a game that I'm like not even like expect totally off my radar. I've kind of forgot about it, but it's a game that I love, and all of a sudden, bam, another one for that. So, another one I could think of for that would be Mario RPG. Wouldn't that be the sickest thing ever? Everyone loves Geno. He's been gone for a long time, but hey, Square Enix is gonna be there. That game would make so much money. Everyone would buy that. So this will be a way. I don't think Geno's gonna be in Smash, but I want Smash. I want him to be in Smash. He's my number one character. But that would be a perfect way to kind of incorporate it. But anyway, I want sequels like that of old games I don't like. I wouldn't even think of. So and just in general, games to be revitalized. So for instance, like I've been really into Castlevania when Simon was released and Richter were released for Smash. So I went to go play the old games. They kind of suck. Not kind of suck, but they're just outdated, right? So he's got his new design and everything. So make it into a new game. I would play that. And I was really into Netflix, Castlevania, which if you haven't seen that, is fucking fantastic. You should go watch it. So like a game like that or Ice Climbers. I'm just thinking of all these games that were made into Smash characters. So Ice Climbers, people would do that. I mean, that's why I love Smash. It brings you games that maybe you never tried, and then you go and try them. Like for instance, I know this is going to be blasphemy, but I never played Mega Man until recently, and I was like, all right, Mega Man's in Smash, let me try it out, and I love Mega Man now. But yeah, like Kid Icarus with Pit, yes, it was already made into a game with on the 3DS, but it got a little repetitive and old. I want something much more in depth. I'll play that. So yeah, so games like that to be revitalized, and kind of similar, but like. Not exactly. Something, because that would be shocking. So I want something shocking that like I would never even consider. I would never something completely new and all new together, all new all together. I said that so strangely. New game. So one that comes to my mind, which would holy shit, this would be crazy. Again, Square Enix is gonna be there. A game based off of Geno. Holy shit. The amount of fans that would go crazy for that. But like no one would ever expect a Geno game? What? So something like that. Something I would never ever expect. That's just an example. I want something I would never expect. Something all completely new altogether. So with that in mind, let's move along to other games that I haven't really heard anything about, but would still want. That would seem likely. So for instance, Paper Mario. Paper Mario is probably like my favorite franchise of all time. Possibly. It's definitely up there. So I want a new Paper Mario Just like the new ones, they've been doing really great with the recent. Just kidding. Fuck those new ones. I want them to go back to their roots, go back to Thousand Year Door, go back to the original Paper Mario. That stuff was the shit. So get us a new one. They can do it for the Switch. Go back to, having the paper be just kind of a complementary aspect of the game rather than defining it and then putting stickers. It's just no. I don't know what they're doing. Stop with that. Go back to your roots. Give me that stuff, okay? So other things now, probably these get into the realms of what everyone's been talking about, but what I really want to see is something with Banjo-Kazooie, right? Banjo-Kazooie, another one of my favorite franchises. There's a lot of stuff going on about Banjo is getting ownership again to Nintendo. They're owning them again because of something. I don't know, a lot of stuff going on. Who knows? A whole bunch of leaks, rumors, and stuff. So I want something with Banjo. They could remaster it, which I just played Banjo-Kazooie recently, and I like it on the N64. I wouldn't really need it remastered. I want Banjo 3E. Okay, everybody wants that. So that would be amazing. That would be the perfect way for him to be relevant in Smash, because he's significant because people want him, but he's not relevant in today's history. So that would be a perfect way, get people into him if they don't know who he is. And I want it on Nintendo Switch, so that would be a perfect way, like, hey, Microsoft, give us Banjo on Nintendo Switch as a game, and we'll put your character in Smash too. It's a good compromise, right? But Banjo-Kazooie, maybe this will, if it does get a new game, down the line, I want to see a Banjo-Kazooie game about how they met, Banjo and Kazooie. That would be cool too. So yeah, Banjo-Kazooie 3E. Moving along now to Pokemon. Just saw the Nintendo Direct on that. I didn't expect them to even have that, so that was cool that they did that. We were expecting the new news to be at E3, so we already got that. So I don't expect much with that, but maybe they'll show something. Maybe they'll show another legendary or something. I'm gonna make a whole video on Pokemon Sword and Shield, but I'm gonna wait till after E3 to do that. But holy crap, that Direct was fantastic. Looking forward to that game so much. Okay, so moving along now, we got things that Animal Crossing and Metroid. Okay, I'm not super. I liked Animal Crossing, but I played it again recently, about like a year ago, and I just couldn't get into it as much as I used. I used to be obsessed with that game, it felt like, but I wasn't into it as much. So I'm excited to see what they could do. I never played New Leaf, so maybe how they changed it up made it more fresh and more likely to come back to it. But it got stale for me when I played it again. So I'm curious to see what they do and to see if it's something worth getting. So anything with Metroid, I never got into Metroid. I've always been intrigued by it and wanted to, but never got the chance. So if they can remaster, the old games and bring it back, that will get me kind of hyped for this fourth one. So I want to give it a shot. So let's see. I want to see it, see if it's good. Hopefully it's not delayed. So I really want to give it a chance. Of course, I hear great things about it, so I want to see some good stuff about that. One of the things I'm most excited for, and I'm hoping, is Pikmin 4. I love the Pikmin franchise. Another one of my favorite game series, top 5 probably. Never had the Wii U, so really I want a port for Pikmin 3. I don't necessarily need 1 and 2, but I would like you to have that if you haven't gotten that. So I would like 1 through 3 coming over to the Switch. That way you can get that. So that way I can play 3, and then I can play 4. So please, I hope Pikmin 4 is coming out. We get to see some stuff on that. But I need the port first, please. That'd be great. So really, really excited. Hope we see something about that. Okay, then some other stuff. So Mario, there's talk maybe like, oh, people want Mario Odyssey 2. I'd be into that. I like Mario Odyssey, but it wasn't the most fantastic game in the world. I didn't think it gets a lot of praise. But I don't know. I like more Mario Sunshine. It just seems so. There's just too many. The problem was there was too many moons, and it just like it lost its significance because they were all over the place, and then it just kind of took away from like when you got the Shine Sprite in Sunshine. It just felt more of an accomplishment. So I love the idea of Odyssey and what they did, but I just want them to tweak it a little bit, and then I'll be so into an Odyssey 2. But I'd be really, really into a whole new Mario game altogether. There's a whole new concept. I love the Mario games, obviously, so something like that. Speaking of Mario, very similar, Luigi's Mansion 3. Definitely want to see some gameplay on that, release date. I hope they go back to their roots again with this one, with the first one, Luigi's Mansion. I played the second one, but didn't stay into it, didn't beat it. I liked the mechanics, the things they added to it. I thought that was cool, but they just lost it a little bit with how they changed it, and maybe that's because it was on the 3DS. So going back to the first one, but now 3 and on the Switch, I think has so much potential. It looks really great. So that. Next, I also want to see something with Zelda. Yes, there's Link's Awakening, which I'll see. It's just if it's just a remake of the Game Boy, maybe I'll probably get it. But I don't want to pay $60 for that, you know. So I'm into that, but I want to see something. I really don't expect this, but a whole new Zelda game. So I'd be really into the Breath of the Wild, like 2. You know, not that is ever there is like a 2 of Link ever kind of really, but like maybe the same art style, same kind of gameplay, or just a whole new Zelda game altogether. But Breath of the Wild was, oh my god, one of the most fantastic games ever. So definitely into that, or a whole new Zelda game. Have to speed it up here, guys. Sorry a little bit. I'm rushing a little bit because this is getting a long video. I don't want to take up too much of your time. So, other things, I wouldn't mind seeing some Mario Party maps released. As long as they're free, I'm not buying anything. That game was good, but the boards were shitty. Let's be honest. So something like that. Slightly off of Nintendo right now. I'm really looking forward to Halo. I'm a big Halo fan, so I want to see that. I'll actually be into Master Chief coming into Smash, but I want to see some Halo. I want to see some Borderlands stuff. I'm looking forward to that. It's another one of my favorite franchises. Star Wars. I saw the Fallen Order already. It looks pretty good. I'm really into it. I'm looking forward to that. Something Harry Potter related. Some kind of RPG would be great. Something pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. Oh yeah, I meant to mention this earlier, something new, but Netflix. Apparently Netflix is designing games or something based off their shows or something. I don't know what the hell they're talking about, but I'm curious, I want to see. Fire Emblem, another game I never really got into, kind of wanted to, so, you know, sell me on this new game, maybe it'll be the final nudge for me to go buy it for 3 Houses. Other thing, Earthbound, Mother Earth, never played those either, yikes. So I'd be really into like a whole new game with that. I'd definitely go buy that and try that out. I hear they're fantastic. My brother keeps telling me to go get that. So yeah, those last few things. And then of course the last thing we have are Smash Bros. DLC. Who's going to be released? We just saw that little bit with Sakurai teasing us with the Smash Ball, and oh, it's a fake Smash. If you saw that, basically he's saying like we're not announcing it now, which was yesterday during the Smash tournament. But hey, come Tuesday, because we're going to reveal somebody. So I want to see a reveal. Of course, I want to see Banjo-Kazooie. Come on, let's go. There's a lot of rumors and evidence and things like that. So I'm really hoping for it, and I know there's the whole debate, Banjo or Steve. You know what? I want both of them. Banjo is my 4th choice of who I want. I made a top 10 with Viewer Online 101, my brother, of who we want to Smash. Go check it out. Banjo was my number 4 choice, and Steve is my number 5. So I want them both. So I don't know why there's such a debate over them. Maybe it's because like if only one can get in, not the other. I'll be super into both of them. I even be into like Master Chief, like I said. I like all those Microsoft characters, so I want them. But I would want Banjo the most. There seems to be some hype around it that's gonna happen, so that'd be really cool. And then of course there's so much about Erdrick, which maybe again, that's why I love Smash. It brings you to franchises you never play, and then you get into them and you really like them. So maybe that would do it for me. But I don't have any personal connection to Erdrick, and I know there's just so many people talking about Erdrick, but there's not like evidence. I feel like, as opposed to like Banjo seems like he has a little bit more evidence. So we'll see. I'm really excited either way. I welcome all characters with open arms, and I'm excited to see a new character that I haven't really been connected to. In the end, truly, because then I get to know them, you know. So I'm excited for those two releases. If there's going to be two, there's talk if there's two, but as long as there's one, I'm going to be happy. So I'm really looking forward to that. But I think that's going to do it for me, all. So thank you so much for watching. Continue to look out for new videos. I know 2 in 1 week for me. It's crazy. But I'm new, guys, so I need your help to spread my love to everybody, right? So like, subscribe, share, ring the bell for notifications. And I'm just super excited. Let me know what you think, what you're excited for, what you want to see. And see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.